Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. I have a thunderstorm coming this afternoon with possibly large hail. And my truck sits in the driveway. So I want to move as much stuff as I can out to the workshop. And oh, that's just something fell over. That's the barrel with all the hose in it. It's a roughneck garbage can with all the holes in it, or hose in it. So the wind is blowing stronger now. Means the thunderstorm's coming, and I've got to get all this stuff moved to a safe place so that I can get the truck inside. Now, since I've moved most of the stuff out of this corner, this is going to be a place where I'm going to move things to bring the truck in. But I'm also taking stuff out to the workshop while I'm doing it. Big trick's going to be get this area cleared out enough so I can get the truck in. One nice thing I know from experience is the truck is short. So I should be able to pack it pretty tightly up here towards the front. And have enough room to bring the truck in while leaving a lot of this stuff in the room. This is the file sharpening rig. It's been sitting out here on the machinist bench for 3 years. So it's going to go out to the machinist bench in the workshop. Kind of humorous. It's February 27th. Right now it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 71 degrees outside. Strong winds. They're calling for tornadoes, thunderstorms, and large hail. Possible tornadoes. Thunderstorms are always a possibility of tornadoes. But that's okay. We live in Michigan. We're at the crossroads of everything. 5 Great Lakes, surrounded by water. The weather is fickle, to say the least. And yes, I sold the corn sheller. This is another corn sheller that I intend to rebuild very much like the other one. Don't know if I'll sell this one. I didn't intend to sell the last one. I kind of got talked into it. Well, I'm filling the corner up pretty quick, but I got a lot of room to tuck little stuff in there. This reminds me a lot of Salvage Workshop. Piles of stuff get moved every day, every different place. One thing works, next thing doesn't. Salvage Workshop. Something I have a great deal of is nails. My neighbor Jim, when he decided to downsize and move into a smaller house, well, I think it wasn't him making the decision. Anyways, he and his wife moved over to Battle Creek. And he had all kinds of things in his garage, his barn, his workshop. He had a workshop big enough to handle 10 cars. And since he was right across the road and I was out here working in the garage, he stopped over and said, "Do you want this?" And handed me some small piece of something. And I said, "Well, don't you want it?" And he said, "I don't have any room for it." I remember those words. I said that when I moved out of the house over there in Union City. And I said, rather than give it away or throw it away, why don't you just store it at my place? He said, "I'm not coming back to get it, Dave." I said, "Well, it'll be here." And I have a ton of stuff. Some of it, I know he's not coming back for. Actually, I know he's not coming back for any of it. But I have 2 5-gallon buckets completely full of nails. I have a box of 16 penny Ardox, 25 pounds of Ardox nails. I'm never going to use them. Hurts my hand to run a hammer. I get carpal tunnel syndrome. But I've got 25 pounds of them, 16 penny. Those are good sized nails. This 5-gallon bucket is also full of nails. I'm going to set them back here in the corner because I don't want to have to lug them around the annex a bunch of times. Because you know I'm moving everything out there twice and 5 times. Phew. Thunderstorm coming. That's just me banging around with a piece of sheet metal. This is a nice thing to have. I put this in the top of the toolbox in the back of the truck, and I can set small things on it and the bigger things underneath it. But I have the toolbox off the truck right now. So that's going to sit in here. is a blacksmith forge. This is the one that I used. The one that I hauled over there in the corner already is one that I'm giving to Ryan. See if I can shove this back there. Big jug of cat litter. Makes great oil dry. Working my way through. Well, I am interested to note that I have managed to haul quite a bit of stuff out to the workshop. Because some of the things I was looking for in here, I remembered I already taken them out there. And that's a good thing. It's not as big a job as I was afraid it was going to be. It's still a pretty good sized job trying to get done in an hour or two. But we're going to endeavor to persevere. The last thing I want to do is I want to get this freed up so that I can pull it out to the workshop. I'd like to have the sandblaster, because it's going to live out there. The air compressor and the sandblaster, all the air operated tools are going to be out there. I'm going to set the sandblaster underneath the lean-to roof, at least after I get the lean-to roof built. So it'll be outside the building, it won't be inside pounding away. Okay, enough rest, enough talk. Gotta keep moving. A lot of work. Flashing so far away that you can't hear the boom. But it was coming. It's coming big time. Lots of rain. And who knew 2 hours later we'd be sitting in the basement, hiding out for a tornado warning. Any suggestions for new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.